All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We have Third Eye Gomah, and he does also have a giant form, or like giant form rage mode type thing, where he goes into giant Gomah right here. Does make sense because in Dokkan right now we do have a Third Eye Gomah. And then there also is Giant Gomah, two separate versions of him. And then, of course, they could have kind of the regular version of Gomah in the future, right? If they would do that. Might as well just go ahead and take a look at the animations here. Here, I'll turn this on. And AoE, dude. There we go. Bro, that battle motion. Oh my god, dude. Nice, nice. Okay, so he's gonna be like Baby then, huh? Where the giant transformation is gonna have a great ape. Okay, bro, this battle motion though. Oh my god, Gomah, dude, that's clean right there. Oh, Gomah, chill. All right, let's go. Oh, for starters, yeah, he's yellow. Oh, Terrifying Conqueror, huh? God damn. Demonic Power or Terrifying dude, that's a good ass team. I am streaming right now. I gotta see the chat. Bro. Demonic Power and Terrifying Conquerors, that's good. Okay. That's not bad right there. Alright, let's look at his super attack effects first, okay. So his 18 key, 50% attack for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to all enemies, and greatly lower enemy attack and defense. If he doesn't get defense here, that shows me he probably does have very strong, just natural defenses. So that's good. 12 key, colossal damage to enemy, and then allies defense 20% for 2 turns. No defense again? So is he actually just like a defensive juggernaut here? Yeah, here's the global version, okay. Here, let's go to this. Okay. So he activates his intro if there's another Demonic Power or Terrifying Conqueror ally. 40% dodge for 4 turns. So already that, I mean, not really a festival character, right? Between super attack effects as well as this. Basic effects, 5 key, 333% attack and defense. 33% crit, dodge, and damage reduction. And then recovers 15% HP at the end of the turn. Before he's hit 3 times, 66% damage reduction. What the fuck? So until he's hit 3 times, he has 99% damage reduction? Whoa, dude, and he's at... Wow, that seems very good, right? What the hell? So he has 73% dodge his first 4 turns. And until he gets hit 3 times. He has 99% damage reduction? I mean, what's to stop us? He's AGL. And then we put a full dodge build on him to maximize that. What the fuck? Am I reading this wrong? Bro. What? Okay. I almost feel like it's just very... Yeah, what are upcoming bosses gonna do? What the fuck? Okay, and then when receiving an attack, he gets 200% defense. After he gets hit or dodges, 5 key, 200% attack, and a 70% chance of an additional super. What? Dude, Gomah, he's the best unit in the game. What? What? Is this a joke? Dude, what the fuck is like the Tamagami #1 fight gonna look like, dude? Get out of your mind! He's like easily the best unit in the game, isn't he? Bro, he has 99% damage reduction. What the fuck? Dude, this is a yellow coin LR. And they just said, fuck it. And then when when the character is the second attacker at the start of turn. So, chat, quickly. This is just, let me pull up, oh my god, here we go. Yeah, yeah, okay. So, a turn starts, right? Let me, okay. So, damn, of course. I just click a random video. Oh my god, and of course. I'm doing fucking nonsense here. Yeah, here we go, okay. Right here, boom. So the turn starts. It's, of course, every single time the turn starts. I'm going to pause in 1 second. Oh my god, I literally don't have the start of a turn on here. Every single turn, I was like doing nonsense. Okay, so hold on. All right, guys, here we go. So the turn starts, right? What? Bam, like right here at this part. What it's saying is that if Gomah is in slot 2, right there, he gets one time only 333% defense permanently. But it happens one time. So it's set up to where you run him in slot 1, and then on the next turn, he'll be in slot 2, and he's going to get 333% defense. But if the battle begins... So look at this turn right here. This is like, turn 1. Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku's in slot 2. If the fight would start and that was Gomah in slot 2, he gets permanent 333% defense. But I don't... Yeah, this is crazy. This dude is insane. And, I mean, yeah, he actually is going to dominate Festival because he gets 100 and... This is how they can make Festival characters fucking bananas, by the way. He just literally every turn, he's getting 150%! What? And there's a 50% chance he gets 250% attack every turn? You out of your mind? This is very uncommon. It's November. When was the last time? They've never done this before. Where it's just like, all right, November, best unit in the game, boom. Well, the only other example we'd have, but it's a major celebration slot, was Superhero, right? Like, Orange Piccolo was, like, dominant, almighty #1 when he dropped, right, in hindsight. And, I mean, he dropped at the end of December. But it's the new character from the new This is insanity, dude. We haven't even seen everything he does. More than meets the eye, fear and face, thirst for conquest, big bad bosses, master of magic, fierce battle, legendary power. You are out of your mind with this demon right here. What the fuck? He has a good leader skill. He has the strongest passive in the game. He does have a transformation, by the way. Now, how does this work? The giant form can be activated starting from the next turn after he gets hit or dodges. All he has to do is get targeted one time, and you have turn 2 giant form. So he's far and away the best unit in the game with no weaknesses, and every single conceivable part of this character is like a strength. His conditions are not bad. The fucker comes in with 99% damage reduction. I guess he doesn't have... No, he does have an additional right here. So remember, he gives 2 turns support, by the way, from his additional. As if he's not already number 1. Yeah, categories, let's see. That's it right there. Demonic Power, Terrifying Conqueror, Dragon Ball Seeker, Final Trump Card, Battle of Fate, Successor, Giant Form, Full Power, Transformation Boost, Accelerated Battle. So also, he got Transformation Boost as well. Yeah, because he has 10 categories? Wait, what else? Well, let's see. Here we have 8. So he got Transformation Boost and Giant Form. Those are the 2 extra ones he has from this boss right here. Alright, so then he has a Giant Gomah, which lasts for 1 turn. Giant Gomah is a 1-turn giant form. So what that means, chat, is it's not a guaranteed like team protector mechanic ability, but in the GDC era content, it will be. Because in GDC era, they don't let bosses go a turn without supering. That doesn't exist. So Gomah will guaranteed cancel Gohan, Goten, and Trunks' supers, Goku Black and Zamasu's supers, because the game literally does not allow them to go a turn without supering. It doesn't exist. So Gomah, 333% attack, 33% crit, 3 key per key sphere, and super effective in all types. Doesn't seem that crazy, but he does have an active. Raise attack by 3,333% just for the active. Now remember, giant apes, giant forms, and then massively raise attack, temporarily destructive damage. He stuns? The stun can work, by the way, because a stun would last for 2 turns, and the giant form is only for 1 turn. So if the boss can be stunned, you can take advantage of that. The giant form doesn't seem like the craziest to me. Because remember, this only lasts for the active skill, and his stacking right here would not apply to the giant form, right? That does not apply to that. Yeah, wow, dude. I'm just curious. Let's get the chat up here. Chat, is this better than Wrath Broly? Yeah, guys, he's better than the Blues. He's better than Omega Shenron. He's better than, like, he's number 1 by far. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think not only is he number 1, I think he's probably on a tier by himself. Because he dominates all, like, the reason I've been telling people the Blues are number 1. Why have I been telling people I think the Blues are number 1? It's because of the way they dominate all content is why. They dominate all content. And especially, they even have the ability to prevent dodge canceling, right? Like, they have an answer for every question, is the Blues. Which Omega doesn't, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not, Rose does not, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks do not. They have an answer to every test, to every question. Gomah, I guess he doesn't, because a dodge canceling boss would cause him to get hit quickly, and then you'd burn up his craziness. He would still be like a good slot 2 or slot 3, but as the game is constituted right now, I feel like he's way above like everything. Yeah, this is crazy. This is a yellow coin LR. So, all right, guys. They dropped the best unit in the game. He's a yellow coin LR. He doesn't really have weaknesses. He doesn't really have flaws. I mean, if we wanted to nitpick, we could say no defense on his super attack effects, I suppose, but that would only really come into play after he loses his damage reduction. I guess you could just get very unlucky and get hit many times to lose his damage reduction. But, like, in Festival of Battles, for example, his damage reduction doesn't matter because his stats are going to be so high. And he will work very well in Festival because he doesn't even need to attack to stack. Can we get him? Like, what team would we run him on? Battle of Fate. We'd run him on Battle of Fate, baby. Oh my god, dude. I'm Baby's team. Wow. I'm Baby's team. Baby, Omega. I mean, we could get Vegeta and Trunks on there as well for shits and giggles. Wow, chat. Okay. We're skipping. Mercenary Tao should have a rerun soon. Okay, guys. Gomah is the best unit in the game. They did announce there's some content coming. I'm a little nervous about the Tamagami fights. I don't know. Gomah is so... I feel like he's, like, far and away the best unit in the game. So, but understand, Anniversary is right around the corner. I mean, I would say it's very likely that Anniversary LRs are better than Gomah, yeah? Like... So, like, but this guy is so crazy for all content. I mean, if you want to summon for him, I would give people... I almost feel like I give people the green light because he's just so dominant. But, wow. Yeah, remember, Anniversary's coming. There should be a Carnival LR next month. There's a Dual Dokkan Fest next month. I can't believe how good Gomah is, though. I am shocked. This is insane. All right, we're done. Gomah is the best unit in the game by far.